morning, and Chris Brown was arrested for a felony, and his girlfriend Rihanna ended up in the hospital. Chris Brown leaving the police station last night in his black Escalade, all in black and huddled under a hood after being booked at number 1796176. Named on his booking sheet as Christopher Brown, the singer turned himself in at 6:30 p.m. at the Los Angeles Police Department Wilshire Division in connection with a felony battery investigation. A source tells us the alleged victim is his girlfriend Rihanna, and that he hit her with his fist and bit her. She was hospitalized at Cedars-Sinai Medical Center. That charge was criminal threat. According to Officer Bridget Pickett, Chris was booked on the charge of criminal threats, which is a felony. As seen on this video, Chris arrived with his lawyer, Mark Garagos, who also famously represented Michael Jackson. Brown was released on $50,000 bail. It all started 18 hours earlier at 12:30 a.m. Sunday. The LAPD received a 911 call reporting the disturbance. Rihanna and Chris were together earlier in the evening at Clive Davis's big Grammy party. Though they posed separately on the red carpet, both with big smiles, they sat side by side inside, seemingly the picture of a happy couple. The two applauded each other as Clive gave introduction.
Congratulations and welcome, Chris Brown. Congratulations and welcome to Rihanna.
But the scene was a lot different approximately an hour later. The alleged felony took place here on North June Street in Hancock Park, just a few miles away from the Staples Center. According to police, the woman suffered visible injuries and identified Brown as her attacker, though he had left the scene by the time the police had arrived. She claims they got into an argument while driving. After stopping the car, they got out and the argument escalated.
Both Chris and Rihanna were scheduled to perform at the Grammys. He had 2 nominations. Rihanna had 3. They were both nominated in the category of Best Pop Collaboration with Vocals.
Access Hollywood has learned that Grammy producer Ken Ehrlich received a call around noon saying that there had been an accident and Rihanna would not be attending the show. 20 minutes later, he received another call from Chris Brown's camp saying he wouldn't be attending either. Neither call mentioned anything about the incident. It was at 4:23 p.m. The Reporting Academy released a vague official statement saying, "We have just been informed that Rihanna will not be attending." It wasn't until 6:13 p.m. after the show had already started that they released the exact same statement about Chris.
Inside, things went a lot differently than planned. As I saw at Friday's rehearsal, these were the seats right next to each other Chris and Rihanna were supposed to occupy.
I just heard something about they weren't just rehearsal today, obviously, because we were all here. And there were people were trying to scrambling backstage.
Chris and Rihanna were still actually announced as performers at the top of the show. Rihanna was set to be the second performer, but instead of announcing her, Dwayne Johnson intro Justin Timberlake. So right now, let's go to Memphis with Boyz II Men, Keith Urban, and the great Reverend Al Green.
Everybody have a thing, come on. So come out and do your thing, and Justin came out and had a great time, yeah.
According to Academy President Neil Portnow, music heavy hitters were more than willing to be pinch hitters.
Did you ask people or did they volunteer? We had both. Well, we had a lot of people in the house, and that's how it worked out.
Ehrlich told us that Justin wanted to sing Let's Stay Together with Al Green, so they called Al at his hotel, put Justin on the phone with him while Al was actually in the bathtub. Al agreed, headed right to the Staples Center, got caught in some traffic. Ehrlich sent a golf cart to whisk him to rehearsal, where they rehearsed just 3 times.
The boys did a killer job, as did Gentleman Neo, who was part of the 4 Top tribute. Backstage, he was visibly shaken as Billy broke the Brown News to him.
We got into a fight at 12:30 last night, pulled over on the side of the road, got into a big argument, and then afterwards, she had visible injuries on her, and she named him as the attacker, and he left the scene. Well, I got some phone calls to make. I gotta talk to that dude. You're friends with Chris Brown. What are you? I'm friends with both of them. I gotta see what's going on with it.
We all do. Now, to Jennifer Hudson, who performed 3 times over the weekend.
What's up, guys?